Hi, I'm Kat Dupree, founder of Herpes Wellness, and welcome to day 2 of my Non-Antiviral Journey. In my last video, I talked about how after I was diagnosed about 9.5 years ago with genital herpes, I had been on antivirals and off antivirals, just depending on my situation. And I never actually journaled about how that went for me. So if I was on antivirals for a long period of time and then I got off of antivirals, I never journaled about what effect that had on me and how long it took for symptoms to reappear. And I also didn't journal about the supplements that I was taking in order to prevent herpes outbreaks naturally instead of relying on antivirals. Now, the reason why I've decided to stop antivirals is because, number one, I really want to clear out my system from all the medication. I find that when I'm on antivirals for a long time, I have side effects such as fatigue. I sometimes get dizzy from taking them and tinnitus. So what I like to do is clean my body out, let it reset, go through an outbreak. Typically, that's what happens, and then restart them again. So in the interim, while I'm doing that, I like to take supplements to boost my immune system and to also try to prevent herpes outbreaks naturally. So I'm going to discuss the things that I take in order to prevent a major outbreak. Sometimes I still get a major outbreak. Sometimes my outbreak is minimal. And sometimes, if I recall correctly, I can get an outbreak right after I stop taking antivirals, or sometimes it can take months. It just depends on what's going on with my immune system. So what I like to typically take is a combination of lysine and monolaurin. Lysine helps to block arginine. And arginine is very important to have in your system in order for the herpes virus to replicate and to come out and to create outbreaks. So lysine will actually block the arginine in your system to help lessen the chances of an outbreak. So that's what lysine will do. And then monolaurin in general just helps to boost your immune system. Also, what I like to take to boost my immune system, of course, is vitamin C. I also like to take MSM powder. This helps to boost your immune system in general. And then I also like to use IP6 and inositol. IP6 and inositol is typically used to prevent viruses like cancers, but it also can help to prevent other viruses as well. So I like to take these all together, and then what I do is I scoop them all in a cup, and I just mix it with water, and I take it. Typically for the MSM, it's 3 scoops, and then 1 scoop of the IP6 and inositol, which I've been taking this for years. I absolutely love it. The vitamin C is a chewable, so we can leave that till later. And then the monolaurin, now in the lysine. Now this comes in pill form. Now I don't know about any of you, but I'm really terrible at taking pills. I have to take them one at a time. So what I like to do is I like to just take a couple of pills. You need 2 of these, and just open up the capsules and put them in with this other mixture. So we're just gonna go ahead and break these up, and we're gonna go ahead and put them in the cup. And now we're gonna go ahead and add some water. And we're just gonna give it a really great stir, and then I just go ahead and drink it. And just one more tip, something else that I highly recommend taking, not just for herpes, but just for general immune health, whether it's for flus, colds, anything else bacterial or viral related, is oil of oregano. I love taking this every day along with black seed oil because these 2 are huge immune boosters. And I'm sure that you've heard other people on other channels that have herpes talk about these 2 items taken together. It's amazing. I also find that even if I have a cold or if I have a flu, I like to take these items even when that happens because it actually lessens the severity of a cold or a flu. At least I found for me, and also it helps to prevent colds and flus. So basically what I like to do is I take the oil of oregano, I put 5 drops of it into a cup of water. I pour a half a teaspoon of the black seed oil into the cup as well, and I mix it up just in water. Of course, oil and water, as we know, separates and doesn't mix very well. So try to stir it as much as you can. And I would also recommend getting a disposable straw to drink it with. And the reason being is because the oil of oregano can be very, very strong. And if you touch it to your lips, it can burn. It's just easier to manage that way because of the flavor. So I highly recommend doing that every day as well. But again, I'm gonna go ahead and combine all these ingredients. I'm gonna keep taking these supplements, and I will report back on how all of this is helping to manage my condition.